I know this shirt is like, it says I don't have daddy issues, and I thrifted it. I know it's weird, but like, whatever. But basically, you're here. You're working your ass off, like what? Doing this dream of yours 20 hours a week, working on it 20 hours a week. And then a person just an hour a week. Your chances, your chances of getting the thing that you want is definitely 20 times higher than the person who's just doing it one hour a week. I think we success only comes when you really do the shit, and you don't just talk about it, right? You you have to be about it. Start doing it. Start it right away, right? We don't gotta wait for the right perfect moment. People who wait for the right perfect moment, they're here. Well, when you're going just imperfectly and just doing it, even if you failed, you're gonna go up the ladder anyway, right? Because when you learn and then you grow and then you're like, oh, okay, I won't do that. So you go up the next ladder, and then you're like, oh, okay, next ladder, right? But nothing grows when you are constantly telling yourself you can't do it, pulling yourself down, and then eventually you'll still be here because you keep talking shit to yourself. You keep telling yourself you can't do this, right? If you just work on it, and obviously, yeah, you can't just do hard work. You gotta be smart while doing it too, right? For example, you work on this 100 hours, but a billionaire works on this 100 hours. Guess who does it better? The billionaire, because he got he got the money, right? He did it successfully. So you gotta be smart and do it at the same time, right? And I guess I'm just trying to say here is what I'm just trying to say here is work for what you want, and don't just settle for the crumbs, and really just go out there and do what you want to do and be who you want to be, because we don't got much time in this world, and let's not waste it on things that aren't going to grow us, right? I think we have to really focus on the positives, and also, at the same time, you gotta realize the reason why you're doing better than others is because you're doing it well. The reason why you are doing you're up here is because you are trying when everyone's asleep, when everyone is going on their phone. Congratulate yourself for that. Clap, clap. I'm gonna clap for myself and clap for you guys, right? I think we try a lot. Even for this YouTube channel, I'm trying something at least. Even if it's not going somewhere, I'm trying. Use what you have. You have beauty, good looking. Are you good looking? Be honest with yourself. Don't just be like, I'm not good looking. If you are, if people compliment you, if people like look at you a lot, then you definitely know you're good looking, right? So you use that advantage. Maybe you're gonna be a model one day. Maybe you're on screens, right? And think to yourself, are you smart? Are you athletic? Are you able to speak well? Are you able to manage a business? Things like this. Use your advantages from what you have from birth. I think sometimes society tells us, oh, don't be too much, or don't show what you have. But really, what's so important is the more that you show what you have, the more you practice. You practice it more and more. So what I'm basically trying to say is, you have this good looking talent, and you try to be a model. Well, obviously the next thing you're gonna do is, start doing gua sha, buy the face mask, buy the right skincare. Your skin's gonna go glowy. You go work out, right? And when you have these talents, you're gonna work on it earlier in life, rather than you wait for later and be like, oh, I just realized I have this, and you're gonna regret it. Don't have any regrets in life. Maybe you're smart, right? You were able to manage a business, you're able to lead a team, you're able to make a business. Well, then maybe start something small. Start having a product or start having something. And maybe in the next 5 years, you're gonna have a team of 10 people, right? You don't gotta start until later. You know, the best time is now if you wanna do something. Obviously, if you don't feel like doing it yet, don't force yourself into doing it. I think that's really important, is to not force yourself into doing it. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So the main point of this video is to tell you guys, you know, you're doing great. Just by you working your ass off and doing it in a smart way. Don't just do it and do it and do it without thinking and without improving. You gotta do it and improve at the same time, right? This is life, and nothing grows in comfort. Everything grows in discomfort. Everything grows in conflicts, in uncomfortable situations, and we have to get used to this. And I think sometimes we shame ourselves for doing something wrong. We tell ourselves to stop. We tell ourselves to calm down. When in reality, sometimes we just have to put more fire to our lives. We just forget that, and I tend to forget that a lot. For example, today, I listened to myself so much because in my mind, I was like, am I too much to people? So I just pushed a lot of people away. And I think that is really damaging mindset, to push people away. Especially if you're trying to like find friendships and connect with people. Today, I think I lacked that a lot, connecting with people. So yeah, I pushed people away, and that's my fault, right? But you know, this whole video is about using what you got to create what you want, but at the same time, being the best version of you. And it's not just about the best version of you, it's trying and being on top of there. Anyways, have a really good day, guys. I hope you understood what I said. Even if you didn't, it's okay. Just do what feels right to you, and realize you have to just try. And the reason why you are ahead of people is because you try, and the people that are here are trying. This is not about comparisons, but it's about the truth of the reality, is that if you try more than the other 90% of people, you're obviously gonna win. This is the truth. Have a good day, guys.